Welcome back to the OTD podcast, guys. We got young Jesus in the building. King Lola is here. Black Tim Cook, aka Jeremy Jones, is in the building, guys. And we are happy to have you back in the deli line, you know, where everything is funny until somebody Googles it and finds out that we were actually wrong. Right? We're wrong, but our Wi-Fi is strong, so we're gonna keep publishing.
Right.
You know, so welcome back, all you guys. I mean, King Lolo, what's been popping? How was your Easter? What's going on with you?
I got really lit on Easter. I didn't mean to get that lit. We actually went to my son's dad's house. Mom, I'm on the camera, Mom. Now you're in there.
Okay, welcome back to the OTD podcast with King Lola's mom, King Lola.
Featuring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, because my mom needs help taking his dress off. So skip me, and I'll come back to me. Come here, Ma.
All right. Dude.
All right. Well, I'm not on that. I got pretty lit on Easter myself. I want to say this. Don't drink craft beers. That's all my message.
All you should be drinking is craft beers.
Nah, they're too strong. Those things are too much. But Easter was great. Easter was great.
Jeremy's telling us to drink Pabst Blue Ribbons. King Lola says no. Where do we draw the line?
Is Pabst Blue Ribbon craft?
It's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure because I was gonna say.
But it's supposed to be the cheapest, right?
Yeah, I don't like that beer.
It's the band. It's the band show beer. It's the house party beer.
I like IPAs.
You're an IPA person. Are you one of those people that can really taste the difference? Be like, this is a lager.
Sometimes.
Oh, this is an ale.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also tell different flavors in them. Like some might be a little chocolatey or orange. That's at least IPA. They're supposed to be strong in different flavors.
Yeah, me and Jeremy went to a show this past week, and
okay, yeah, forgot about that. Solid currency.
Yeah. His homie got us some beers, and what did you tell him you wanted, Jeremy?
Oh, I wanted Angry Orchard.
And he came back with an angry apple or something like that.
Yeah, right. No, it was it was something angry. And I was like, yo, no, angry chair. And it was what is angry chair beer? Don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It was alright.
It was like a beer mixed with Arnold Palmer or something. It wasn't too bad. But Jeremy took a sip and he was like, bruh. I said Angry Orchard. What the fuck is this Angry Chair?
Was it good though? Was it an IPA?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, but it wasn't bad. It did taste a little bit like lemonade and tea and beer mixed together.
I would be down for it.
I was like, this is very Floridian. This is very we out here, you know. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty interesting. All right, let's jump into some unhinged news from the wheel. Wait. Actually, before we even fucking move forward, King Lola, you were telling us about Easter.
Oh yeah, I just got really lit. We went to my son's dad's house. We had a pool party. We did a cookout. Me and my son's dad have a very healthy co-parenting relationship. Me and my man and our baby went over there. We all got super lit. We played darts. It was a great time.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. He is risen. I was fucked up. It was a great Easter.
It was 420. He was not the only one that had risen.
Yeah,
he was not the only one risen that day. I'm sure there was a lot more people.
Would it be bad for me to mention, isn't that Hitler's birthday?
Is it?
Yeah, I think that would have been bad to mention. I think that could have waited until next year.
420 is Hitler's birthday?
I think you could have kept that one in the vault.
Somebody Google it. If you're watching this, Google it. Let Jeremy know he was wrong in the comments. Hey, Zeus, how did it feel to come back after 3 days?
Yeah.
Oh. That's
a good one. That was a good one.
It was okay, I guess. I got 3 days to rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I went to church and my nephew kept saying, God came out the cave.
Hey, You know what I've been loving?
That's exactly how I did it.
Exactly. The fucking clips on social where they're like, how would you have like come out of the cave or whatever? And people always like clipping it with like somebody popping out like Bobby Brown in that one video. It's like, hey, I know y'all missed me. I was like, yeah. That's how I would have popped out the cave. But yeah, moving forward, let's jump into some unhinged news, guys. And food conspiracies, of course. Kind of jumping off with Lola.
This is great news for this baby right here. So that nut job, JFK, he has been, I think he's a nut job. He's been helping, I guess, phase out dyes, artificial dyes. So the FDA is phasing out petroleum-based synthetic food dyes by the end of 2026. Now, it's not an outright ban. There's not an actual ban. They're working to remove these dyes, but that's still a really big win, I think. We won't... They say dyes help make kids dumb and crazy. So maybe we won't have crazy, dumb kids anymore.
No more kids left behind. No more kids left behind. That's good news. Good news.
There's a plan.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, it says the FDA is targeting red dye 40, yellow dye 5. She wants to be a part of this conversation so bad.
Yeah, no, tell us what you think about the dyes being removed.
She said it was a great idea.
Blue dye 1, blue dye 2, and green dye 3 are all being targeted to be removed from our Fruit Loops, our Skittles, our Starbursts, etc., etc.
That's good. I wonder if it's gonna be like, now that the dyes are removed, everything is like paler looking.
You know, there's a beetle. There's a beetle that. Oh, I think we talked about this before. A beetle that turns red, like when you mix it, and they might be just using like bugs, extra protein, whatever.
Bugs?
Yeah, it's like a small beetle that turns things like red. Oh man, now I have to find it.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We did, didn't we?
It's his blood. It's his blood.
I wonder if there's like natural alternatives for.
There has to be. It's probably just expensive and they don't want to.
Do we need the dyes? What are the dyes for besides just the color of the food? Like, what's red?
Yeah.
That's it.
Know. Yeah, Fruit Punch? I'd be like, why is this red? Who decided this? And why do we keep this tradition going up? What color?
Yeah, right. Because
to make it fun.
This is it right here. This is the beetle.
I don't want that in my food, bro.
Oh, it turns red.
I don't want that in my
It looks like a tick, bro.
I don't want that in my food, bro. Yeah,
like, nah,
a little
bit. Bro. Give me the fake shit.
A little bit, yeah. Throw a little bit on top, please, because I don't want that anywhere near my food.
Give me the cancer.
Some of it is already in your stuff. It's in the main ingredient, red hair dye. But they do use this in some red foods already. You just don't know it. Somebody was saying that it's in your red Gatorade, even though I know red Gatorade for a fact uses red dye. I know that this bug is in some of y'all's food. Y'all just don't know it. Which again, a healthier alternative than red dye.
I mean, that's facts. I mean, we're glad to see the government trying to do something.
Yeah. Yep.
Nowadays,
a win's a win.
A win is a win.
Oh my god! All right. Well, speaking of adding a little cancer on top,
sorry,
if possible. Bless you. Bless up. You know, speaking of adding a little cancer on top, you know, a little, if we can. Jeremy, what's going on with this?
Right. Well, it turns out
have to take it.
Yeah, cancer is avoidable. So PFAS, right? These are the stuff in Teflon nonstick cookware. It's in firefighters. It's water repellent clothing. Strain resistance. Basically, a university collaboration with Japan, France, and England, and China. Don't forget to mention China. Has already did a breakthrough by creating a biodegradable natural alternative to PFAS. They have collaborated with the manufacturing in China to already implement some of these alternatives. So hopefully in the future we can start to eliminate all the non-stick cancer cookware from our cookware and clothing. Great guys, right? But the thing about
Did you say China?
China.
Did you say China?
Yes,
so the cure has tariffs on it.
was gonna say it's probably gonna be expensive as hell.
Probably.
The cure has tariffs. That's what I heard you say. The cure has tariffs on it.
But the problem I have with this so much is like, we've gone ahead and polluted us, with the microplastics and all this cancer. And they've always sold the idea of like, well, if we don't do it this way, we can't make the products anyways. And it goes to show you, if you do a little bit of investing in research and alternatives, you can actually solve most of these problems.
Yeah.
Like
it's all about the profits, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is not profitable because all that was probably funded from governments and charities and all this stuff. So, a win's a win. Like
a win is a win
in these times. So yeah,
tariffs are tariffs.
Gen Alpha, congratulations! We solved something, a problem that we created.
I mean, we went from the last episode talking about how there's not going to be any more available rice for the world to
I
cure cancer. So, one good thing at a time. And then kind of rounding out our food conspiracy and, unhinged news for the week. Heinz? What's going on with Heinz?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last week, Jeremy was telling us about how they're about to create teeth. Lab-grown teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And Casey mentioned about, it might actually be better to like get grillz, like cold grillz for your teeth, and So actually, it seems like some brands are starting to think about it. And Heinz, the famous condiments brand, has done something about it. This is from Heinz Brazil, and they're doing this. Can you see it?
Oh, I love that.
Wait.
I did see this.
So this is grillz they're making. I don't know if this is real or if it's just like an ad, like 3D renders. But these are grills they're making, and they're supposed to be made for opening small sauce packets.
Which would come in handy, and I would buy it. Especially the mustard one, because it's so hard to open that mustard packet, bro. I hate opening mustard packets. I just take scissors straight to it.
Let me show you a different picture so you know how it's supposed to be used.
What's funny is they could just develop a packaging that's open to tear.
Right?
Oh.
But these are fun. So I don't know if these are real or if they're just like a publicity stand. But can you see it? So they're even like they're making different ones for like different kind of like sauce packets. So there's a ketchup one and the mustard.
That's the one I want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Those are all hard.
Mayonnaise.
Those are all hard.
Say it again.
Mayonnaise. Is it right? Mayonnaise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are all hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I would definitely try to rock one of those.
You know what's funny?
I would just want one to have one.
There's a brand out there that makes like teeth protectors or a Invisalign whatever type things with grills over them, so you can have your grills and you can still be like correcting your teeth and all that shit. I forgot what they're called, but
that's cool.
I've ever heard.
Right? Like
why
you want to be fresh, but you want to get your teeth straightened too.
Yeah,
that's always been one of my biggest things.
To wear it
to be have good teeth. Because my thing is, I'm like, I can't spend money on grills if my teeth are fucked up. Like if I have a teeth issue, like I got wisdom teeth that I have pulled in the back, I can't realistically go be like, I'm gonna spend the money on grills and not have my dental shit in alignment. Like that shit's crazy to me. But I know niggas who will. I know niggas who will. But that was some hard shit. Shout out to Heinz. If they bring that to America, they know the game's over, bro.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna have all three. I'm gonna have ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise back here. Just bling blowing. I hope it's real because it almost looks like 3D renders. But if it was real, I would definitely go for it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they're real for sure, but yeah, they look pretty cool.
They do.
They do. Yeah.
Okay, and then so moving on to some more news, life, death, and science. Yeah, Jesus, tell us what's going on.
Oh, so this is a really cool story I found. So there's this lady. Where's she from again? I think she's from Tennessee, but a few years ago, she got an embryo to give birth to her first children, I guess. But that embryo she got was from 1993, I think.
Oh my god, that's an old ass baby.
It is. I mean, the embryo it's old, and it's actually a year older than her. So the news. So yeah, that's a funny part because the news showed us like she just got a baby that you could tell us.
That's 32 years old.
Exactly, and you could tell the mom is like a year old when she. When she gave birth, but not really. But it was still pretty funny. You know.
Oh. Like, watch how you talk to me. You gotta respect your elders. But you, my daughter.
That's true, right?
That's on Benjamin Button. That's Benjamin Button.
It is, and it's the longest known
from Tennessee.
Frozen embryo. Yeah. So I don't know. There's people that have been talking about maybe some. I don't know, side effects that could happen.
The dad's name is Benjamin.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
We might be actually looking at Benjamin Button. What?
Right?
Oh, but they look like cousins.
They do.
Really look like
It's
bro, I'm sorry.
White people.
White people, straight out. White people.
Is this what I was getting at, bro?
Oh no, they kind of do though.
They look like cousins, bro. They look like.
Look at her little baby.
Why they had to get a different embryo? What was the reason why they had to get a different embryo? Because they look like y'all should have
picture the baby.
Look at that 32-year-old baby.
Right.
Oh my goodness! Oh, the baby looks sweet and balding at the same time.
How can it be balding and a baby?
She's definitely. I mean, she's definitely had some 32-year-old DNA in her, maybe, right? Because you get some DNA out of the embryo, don't you?
Yeah.
She's a year wiser then.
That's true.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah. She is from 1991 and the embryo from 92. So yeah, it's a 1-year-old mother.
Shit. Shout out to these the cousin couple for on their new baby.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so funny.
Did they know the day of the embryo? Like, do they tell you that information? Do you still go for an embryo? It's like, is it like going to Walmart and getting eggs and you're like, what's
an embryo is just that, right? It's not really, I mean, there's not really a baby in there nor anything. You still have to, yeah, so.
But
the
DNA is not hers, though, right?
Yeah, that's true. Part of the DNA is not hers, yeah.
But do you want a fresher one? Like, if you go in there, you're like, can I get the newest one? Like, something from
That's what I've been reading about, and there's known side effects of it. I mean, so far so good. But yeah, but it's pretty old. I believe it's the oldest like embryo that's ever used. You know.
Damn.
Really?
What if you get some shit from like the
Yeah.
1940s, like a racist ass baby? I remember when y'all had different fountains. Like, what do you mean? You're supposed to be saying Dada right now? Oh my god.
That's funny.
Back to the bus. Back to the bus. No, because here's the thing. I be on weird sites of TikTok, right? And I went down this
weird
cat
sites on
psychic
TikTok.
fucking rabbit hole, right? Yeah. You find out.
There be some weird ass shit on TikTok, bro. I'm about to be vampire teeth on TikTok. Keep going. Sorry.
See, no, you're good. And this lady was like talking about like, oh, this is how I found out like my cat could talk to this psychic, da 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 da. Like she says some shit, and in the comments somebody was like, yeah, I took my cat to a psychic, and then I found out he was racist. And I was like, what the fuck? And of course, I go over to her TikTok. Everybody's on her TikTok trying to find a fucking video of this cat. And it's a white cat. Like a white cat. Look like a KKK member with a little cat hood on or some shit. And everybody's like, so this is it. This is the racist cat. So
Sorry.
Aw. But can you imagine? You're like, yeah, I got this embryo, da 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 da. Turns out this nigga's from the 1840s.
Oh my god.
And hates black people.
Yeah.
Just naturally. It's in his DNA.
Wait,
One thing.
the the cat has a soul of a KKK member. Damn.
I don't know if it has a soul of a KKK member, but apparently, according to Psychic, the cat does not like minorities and black people.
Yeah, because the cat's not possessed or anything. It's just, I mean, he's the racist.
Yeah.
Right?
And you see a picture of the cat, it's a white cat. It's like a pure white cat. All white. So it's very like, oh, that's kind of alarming. You know, because you just be like, you know, you got a cat, Jeremy. You'd be like, oh, hey, Jeremy. Da, da, da. Turns out, meanwhile, the whole time in his head, he's like, I hate niggas.
Damn.
Badly, bro. I hate y'all niggas so badly, you know?
I ain't gonna lie, I'll put that cat outside so quickly.
Yeah. All right. Moving on from embryos, I guess, in the beginning of life to, I guess, the end of life, and Tropicana Field.
Did y'all know? Have y'all been seeing that they're finding dead bodies under the field?
Whoa!
What are they doing under the field?
I don't know. I think they're rebuilding. I don't know. Remember the hurricane hit it real hard. Maybe they haven't like survived off that yet. They're like whatever. So a portion of Tropicana Field's parking lot is actually built on a former site of Oak Lawn Cemetery, a segregated cemetery in St. Pete, right?
Oh, wow.
So it was a segregated cemetery that housed both, in 1926, that housed both black and white people in separate sections. And now they're finding, they already knew that. They built this on top of graves.
They knew.
Yeah.
Wait, so they didn't dig them up. They just
buried them. Yeah, they said, you know what? Let's have them play baseball here. Paved it. So now these bodies are coming back up, and they don't even know what to do with these bodies. They've done found 10 bodies already. They have no idea what to do with these bodies. Y'all should have never been building on top of them. And that's why I don't want to be buried. That opens a discussion on, do you get buried or should you be cremated? And y'all better just burn my fucking body. Because I'll be damned if they put a fucking Busch Gardens on top of me, bitch.
Not built on top of it.
I'm fucking dead.
I'll be damned.
Yo.
Y'all playing fucking football on my body. Hell no, I'm gonna come and hunt every single person there.
Nah, you know what? Damn, I kind of feel her.
Yeah. And I bet you it's black people that they did it. The segregated part was the black part.
I bet
racist ass motherfucker.
The good seats in the stands is the white area, and in the parking lot way in the back, that's where all the black people was at. Which is crazy to think about. Because at first I was like, well, you know, everywhere it's probably got like some graves or whatever. Why didn't they dig them up and move them or some shit like that?
Which they should have. My baby keeps crying. I'm sorry, y'all. That's mom life.
You're Gucci. But the fact that they're coming back up and these niggas are like, we don't know what to do. Y'all should have already had a contingency plan from the moment you started building this shit. And fuck ass St. Pete. No,
they knew it. St. Pete is like the size of a fucking pin drop. Y'all knew that there was graves there. Where else they gonna bury them people?
But also,
light me up.
Get buried, what would you want built over you? Like, Jeremy, you want an Apple store over your
That's
grave?
That's a good question.
What?
Oh, wow. Yeah. A whole Apple store?
He's so excited. He's so
excited.
Maybe part of it, like a section you like the most.
No, I would like my place to get money. So if I have to build something on me, I don't want it to be poor. I would like to be like a Goldman Sachs. You can build a Goldman Sachs over your body.
Okay, but check. You guys seen the TV show Ghost?
No. Oh, you know what? Yes. I've seen it.
So it's like you haunt, wherever you die, you kind of haunt that or whatever. So, like, would you really want it to be a Goldman Sachs where you're just walking around all day and it's like people just being like, counting, you know, like.
I want to be in a mall then. Build a mall on top of
it. Fun, right?
I want
a mall would be fun, yeah.
A mall would be cool, but to answer your question, Casey, yes. I get to scare old white people all day? Yes.
It would be a mall. Put a mall on top of me.
Put a retirement center. A retirement home. I would like to be a retirement home. Okay, yeah, build a retirement home on top of me. You know,
that's kind of fucked up. They're already dying.
Literally waiting for them to join you. You're like, I've been watching you for the last 6 months.
Bro, that's a great thing to do till the end times. Usher people into
let them know what to expect.
Oh, that's
what are the families to these? Where are the families to these dead people, bro?
Jeremy wants to be on the river Styx, bro. bringing them niggas over, dog. That's crazy. All right, we live in Tampa, so of course I'm like, just put a strip club over my grave and
absolutely not.
Put a strip club over it.
Strip club.
Talking about strip clubs.
You got some news?
What?
Yeah, did y'all see that Secrets got raided and it's like owned by a bunch of Latin kings?
I did not
Secrets?
Secrets on I think it's Hillsborough? Yeah, on Hillsborough. Secrets on Hillsborough. It got raided recently. Yeah.
What? What did it get raided
for? Drugs. It was like for a RICO case, I think. I don't know, but a bunch of Latin kings own that place.
To any Latin kings who are looking to move their money from strip club ambitions to podcast ambitions, OTDpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up. Outside the Deli @gmail.com. Hit us
Sponsor
up.
us.
We know you got
Sponsor
different.
Actually, I would take that sponsorship, but we're gonna have to keep this above board and make sure we get paper trail. Sorry.
There's gonna be a paper trail for sure. Also, Jeremy is the leader of this, so when the RICO come down, come for that nigga first.
Yeah, my name is Gunna. Gonna tell.
Yo, this nigga's too wild, bro. That's crazy news. I did not know that, but like, it also makes a lot of sense in the same sentence. Like,
a little Florida man news for you right there.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Tampa's full of strip clubs, so that's just like a thing out here. Like, there's strip clubs all over. Jesus, what are we building over your grave?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Maybe a movie theater. Oh no, you know what? A school.
Okay. Phantom of the Opera. I see a school.
That's so great for you.
What kind of school?
It's I don't know, maybe a high school or something. It's either a cool thing or a bad thing, you know. I don't know, kids that don't like going to school, they might have a reason not to go. So I'll be hunting them, you know. But but kids who do like it, well,
got it. Disney Channel, right here. Disney Channel show. New way
right, that's giving me.
That's true.
Right here. Man dies in school. Now you play with the kids and try to make them better. Oh, school's a great place.
Make sure that one lonely kid has a friend, even if it is a ghost.
Oh, there you go. There's gonna be one kid. Yes, there's gonna be one kid that can see him, and they just work together. Oh my god! I can see the episodes already. There's the one where Jesus helps him cheat on a test,
writing that down.
He realizes cheating is bad, and then he can do it on himself. When they make the basketball team together, they're not making the basketball team. I can see it. There's episodes.
Disney, sponsor us.
Disney, yes. We're no longer involved with the Latin kids.
No affiliation.
We wiped our hands of that deal. Please sponsor us. I love
this what I like about this podcast the most. I would say we got like plenty of like plot stories, so make sure every episode. Yeah.
So hit us up. If you got money, period. All right, so moving on to some more topics. When playing in the snow goes wrong.
Oh, all right. So, you guys ever heard of a man named Shannon Sharpe? Again, he is a ESPN personality. I guess he is now embroiled in a rape allegation. Back in April 24th, he stepped away from ESPN now. So now he's no longer on ESPN. He stepped away amongst all these allegations. $50 million lawsuit from a Caucasian woman who alleges that Shannon Sharpe sexually assaulted her, threatened her, and emotionally abused her in her 2023-2024 relationship. By the way, the allegations have been brought forth by the honorable attorney, Tony Bugsby. Tony Bugsby is the same attorney that was also trying to hit Jay-Z with those weird allegations that also got later dismissed. Right now, Shannon Sharpe has vehemently denied any of these allegations and also states that these were consensual sexual encounters. And by the way, he also offered a $10 million settlement early in this investigation before it actually start breaking out. So now
he offered the 10 million because he had a contract on the line and he didn't want no fucking news coming out, bro. He was like, I'm about to make
exactly.
Here's 10, get the shit out of my face.
Whew. So I mean, $10 million, I would have took that. That's crazy. So right now, he is temporarily stepped away from ESPN, and he is no longer associated with them. Well, I could imagine at least until this is all is blown over. So
yeah, but they're not. They're finna Jonathan Majors him. They're finna Jonathan Majors him, bro. They're about to write him out of the ESPN Marvel universe.
Oh no! My God, they're gonna put.
I think he just got caught up in too many allegations in the past, let's say 6 months. It's been like every 2 months there's a new Shannon Sharpe, something's happening, and
this is what I want to talk about. Is there something with these sports personalities and sex allegations? Because mind you, it's not Shannon Sharpe's first time. Remember, he somehow went fake Instagram live and accidentally
oh my God, I remember that.
His sexual performance.
What, Lola? What?
I don't know. I think that what we really need to be asking is a different question on this. Because, to that point, like, what's going on with these women? I'm always a believe women first. You know, give me the proof, but I'm always going to believe you first. And that's just me. Not everybody shares that ideology. Now, my question is, though, we need to be questioning, is fetish how do you say it? Fetish.
Fetishizing.
Okay. Is that racism? Because she was definitely doing that to him. When y'all saw the text messages where she was like, put a big black baby in me? Ma'am, what?
Right. But
she was like low-key, I think that's low-key racist.
Here's the thing that I've noticed in a lot of these relationships, going back to Jonathan Majors too, they all have some weird color fetish thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, put a big black baby in me and this or that or whatever. And he was like, Jonathan Majors and his white girl or whatever, he was like, I want you to be like Coretta Scott King. They're all out of hand. They're all out of line. Some of these text messages, I'm like, yeah, it shouldn't be released.
But you know
what makes it worse? But a big black baby has some form of racism. I'm not the only one that thinks this.
I agree. There's a lot of dynamics to this. Why is a 50-year-old man talking to a 19-year-old girl? Weird. Why is a 19-year-old girl saying big black dick in me? Also weird. Parent, you failed her. He obviously failed her right there. So there's a lot of key elements to this story. But the one thing I can say it didn't happen was she wasn't raped. That's the only
she wasn't. Okay, and this goes to another thing too. As Lola said, like I was for a long time, and I still do. I'm like, believe people when they bring things up, but as of late, with a lot of these allegations and then the proof coming up and then being like, okay, I lied. I was like, me and Jeremy were having this talk. I think there should be some type of punishment for fake allegations because
you should be jailed. That's jail time,
right? It's like it makes it harder for you to believe people because now I have to take things and be like a bit more skeptical. Like, what's her real motivation behind this?
I agree because that's defamation of character too. Like if she's lying, like she just put through Shannon Sharpe through all this shit. Now he's getting early retirement. He left ESPN or whatever. That's messed up. Like that's messed up. But again, I believe women first. And text messages don't mean nothing except that I'm just saying text messages were a little bit kind of crazy racist.
Were crazy.
They were, but it could have still happened because consent is consent. So it could have been like these are the text messages, but in behind closed doors something must have happened. She said no, whatever.
A black baby in me has to be some form of consent.
A big black baby.
Big black baby.
Big.
You know what's funny? I don't. The one thing that we're not looking at is that Shannon Sharpe has 3 children. Now, I want you guys to imagine seeing the sexual text messages that your parents sent.
I know
I would be scarred for life.
I don't want to see
I would be scarred for life. Imagine that. Now there's 3 people in this world. Yeah, they're all black.
Are his kids all black?
Yeah, all black, yeah. He has black kids. Yeah. So, Imagine that your parents' sexual text messages are everywhere. I would be mortified. I would have to turn off the internet.
Can I be real with you? I'd rather know or hear about the text message online than to be scrolling through IG and hear this nigga's clip from whenever he went live. It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, Jeremy, your dad's text messages got leaked. He was talking crazy to this white girl, talking about putting a crazy Haitian baby in her, right? You're like, oh, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. That sounds like that nigga, whatever, right? But to be just minding your business, scrolling, and hear your dad's voice talking about something,
oh Lord, help me.
I'd be fucking done, bro. Oh my god.
I'd rip the router out of my house. Like, no TV. Just read books.
Disgusting.
And go to bed. That's
just
all we
read
do.
books and go to bed.
That's all we do in this house.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'd have to leave the internet forever. Cause what the fuck. But on the other hand, here's my thing, where I'm kind of like, it's just we see these stories a lot. Like, man, dude messes with some white girl, then he's getting a big check, and then she comes out with some allegations or whatever, and then the check goes away, and then it turns out false or whatever the fuck, and then
she should pay that check.
She should pay the check, because is it $100 million deal still going through? Who's about to make $100 million? You fucking up my bag like that? You couldn't just take the $10 million? It's crazy. But is he still getting that deal, Jeremy? Did that still go through?
No, because he stepped away from the deal. So right now,
$100 million? I'm going demon mode. I'm a full villain.
I mean, he still has his podcast, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. That's cool, but like, that's like me saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you like, how much is he probably making off the podcast annually?
That's a good question. I could not $100 million.
That's what I'm saying. It's like being like, yo, I was about to give you 10 years of your whatever you're making for this one deal right here. And then, your homeboy calls and he's like, actually, Lola hit me one time in the parking lot. And they're like, what? We taking that shit away. Come to find out, Lola never been in the fucking parking lot.
Wow.
At that point, though, okay. So then this is another question. Like, he lost that deal, and then it comes out to say, like, let's say she's lying, and they can prove she's lying, but he's not getting that deal back. How can I sue them? Because why didn't y'all wait until evidence came out? And I understand it's like, image and stuff, but if there's no evidence yet,
that's the thing. It's more guilty until proven innocent than innocent until proven guilty.
When it comes to things like this, for sure.
Well, also you got to keep in mind this is a civil suit, not a criminal suit. So we're not even talking about criminal allegations. So he ain't even gonna get arrested if he was found guilty. So that makes it even more like if I was raped, I mean, I would definitely go to the police and get that criminal. I want this nigga in jail. I don't want this money. I want this nigga in jail.
Yep.
Arrest this man. Arrest him. What? Yeah.
Also,
it is what it is.
Text messages.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, he definitely did.
Yeah, man. How you getting played by a 19-year-old? Come on, man.
Why is he even messing with a 19-year-old? Let's talk about that too. That's kind of creepy, bro. You're like low-key petty. Petty. P-E-D-I.
Yeah.
She's 21 now. They met in the gym. That damn gym.
Speaking of predators, Jeremy, speaking of predators,
all right, they're dropping into a Predator movie, and this time
it's not featuring Shannon Sharpe.
No, it's not featuring Shannon Sharpe, no Harvey Weinstein, and no Diddy. But this time, what if we put the Predator movie plot on its head? What if the Predator is a good guy? Now, this time, the new Predator movie is taking place in the future now. Way into the future. And there's a Easter egg now that the Predator movies and the Alien movies are now connected to the Independence Day movies.
What?
Okay. Yes.
I've never watched any of those movies.
Will Smith, Independence Day?
Well, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. In the beginning of the clip.
Kind of look like the aliens on
Yes, the aliens on Independence Day. This clip right here in the beginning of this little trailer, I'm gonna pause it right there, is the alien.
Like the T'Chari from the Avengers 1.
Is that Jurassic? That's Jurassic World.
Right,
Jurassic World. Where's Chris
yeah,
Pratt?
Jurassic World is also a part of the Predator movie, and they also have
those dinosaurs were no
and
aliens.
the mummies.
The Mummy,
And
The
the
Rock.
mummies.
Like, all the movies
Send
are
the
connected
Mummy.
at this point. Marvel's fucking everything up.
well, this is not Marvel. Oh, well, this is.
I know, but they drew out the plans, and everybody's trying to connect everything.
Every Universal monster now is from the same universe.
Oh
Yes.
my
So
god!
now, as you can see, it is everywhere now. So with the new Predator movie coming out, they're having connections to the Alien universe and also the Independence Day universe. So I wonder if anybody's gonna go and see it. Because honestly,
I've never watched the first one, second, third. I've never watched any of them, so I probably won't.
You never seen Alien versus Predator?
it's okay. It's a little bit okay. It's pretty
First one's hardcore.
much. Yeah.
Classics.
I mean, honestly, it's
Is
if
this
you
Star
like.
Wars?
I mean, it takes place in the future, as you can see. I don't know if it's Earth or not, but it looks pretty okay. It's supposed to be coming out later this
It's
year.
giving Dune.
Yeah, I can see it's giving Dune
Right.
vibes. But then you have
Ew, what the heck?
Chronicle Critic meets Dune.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
watch
yeah, I
these
saw
movies.
that.
Oh.
so a good guy Predator.
I'm mad that now that I'm older, he look full Jamaican. Don't tell me he died saving a little white girl too.
You know, and that's
he looks
another thing.
Jamaican. He gotta die saving a white girl. Oh my god, bro.
You gotta have a white girl in a movie called Predator. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is that a
It's
mask or
so
that's his
cool.
face?
That's his face. The
That's
mask
his face.
is what he used to wear. Okay, I got a couple questions for you, Jeremy. Because
Ew.
I never thought in the original Predator, Alien vs. Predator, that he was the bad guy.
Yeah, it was like an anti-hero kind of story, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
I
got.
guess-
I got more like he's
Yeah.
just here on a mission doing his
Yeah.
thing, and then he blow himself up at the end or some shit like that.
Oh, the first
or
Predator,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold
So
Schwarzenegger,
I never
yeah.
got. I'm the bad guy. I just got. I'm on a mission type vibes.
Mhm.
You know. I got more. I'm the bad guy from Alien because them niggas were crazy.
Oh yeah, fuck those aliens, dude. I ain't gonna lie. If I ever saw one of them aliens from Aliens, I'm like, yo, we're gonna have to kill this motherfucker.
It's on site. So
It's on
that's why I'm
site.
like, was he the bad guy or was he just on an exploring mission and it turned into what it was? He ran into fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, which honestly he should have killed him on sight. With the powers that he has, what do you mean I'm struggling fighting against a white man? That's crazy. That's crazy. I traveled all over the universe. Nigga, I done fought
You have a
Thanos
point.
17 times and Arnold
Point.
Schwarzenegger is what stops me. I gotta blow myself up. And I guarantee you, if he dies in this movie, bro, that's some like black man, King Kong, always dying for the white woman shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I can see that. Yes, definitely.
I ain't gonna hold you. What do you mean I'm sacrificing myself to save her, bitch?
Well, we got some good
I just met
movies.
you.
We got
I
some
don't
good
know
movies
you.
coming out this year. We got the Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How You Train Your Dragon
Oh,
live
yeah.
action.
Oh, live action, right?
Coming out. Lilo and Stitch,
Stitch.
coming
Little
out.
Stitch.
Our movies
So
back
good
in.
movies.
Live movies
Movie
in
theaters
now.
need to come back in. We need to start going back out on dates to the movies.
They're still there. They're still
They're
out
still there. I just went on a
Yeah.
date. Just saw Sinners. Just good movie.
Oh, I want to see that
recommend.
movie.
It's a
You know
horror
what
movie.
That's
I want to
like-
see that one too.
That's like the new Twilight.
Definitely
I
not.
would say it's way better. I would say it's way better.
Ooh, a little bit
Way
more
better.
deeper.
Well, relax on that, Casey.
I would say it's way better. I would say it's
Just
way
relax,
better.
because Twilight is a classic. So let's not
Twilight-
disrespect the classic.
Twilight. Is
I would say it's way better. 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 But we do have some good movies coming out this year. A lot of them are either adaptations of things that we already seen. But on the original side, I'm excited for movies like Sinners and stuff like that. Like, and the fact that it's not only A24 doing shit. You know, it's all these other companies again. Lets you know, like, all right, everything has to be a fucking superhero movie to be out is kind of over. So to me, that's pretty good. I would love to see drive-in movie theaters come back.
Oh, rest in peace, Funland, bro. On the Hillsboro.
I know.
One time I went to go watch a movie at Funland. We were driving, all of us, we all hid in the trunk of the car or whatever. Popped out. And tell me how we heard gunshots a couple blocks away. The helicopter was going on. Where are we here trying to watch the movie? It was crazy. Probably why it closed.
Speaking of movies, is anybody excited for Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan coming back?
No.
I would like to see Lindsay Lohan in an acting position. Because what the fuck is she gonna say or look like? I can only imagine how this movie is gonna turn out.
Is it a sequel? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. But it's like they have it's like with Lindsay Lohan's daughters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what.
And it's like all four of them switch or something like that.
Yeah, they all switch or whatever.
Oh,
Which, I'm not gonna say I think it's bad. I just think it's not something like Sinners and Fantastic Four where you're looking forward to. You're like, yeah, I'll watch it.
I'll watch it. Paddington Bear.
When it comes on Netflix.
Ooh.
Paddington Bear, Peru.
Is everybody gonna watch that? I'm a fan of Paddington Bear. It's actually a pretty good animated show.
Yeah,
kids haven't watched it. You should
I heard it's good. Yeah, I mean the Paddington Bear is actually Peruvian. You know that, right?
Yeah, so he's in Peru this time.
Oh,
yeah, and he goes back home in this movie. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay. Well, speaking of which, when we're gonna get a live action Emperor's New Groove? Hey,
we do need one. That's
we need a
too.
live action Emperor's
That'd be
New
cool.
Groove. We need that.
That'd
There's
be
a
cool.
couple live action
Cool
movies
as
we
fuck.
need. We need that and a Goofy movie live action.
Ooh, I love a Goofy
I'd
movie.
pay for that.
I mean, they're doing the prequel Mufasa movie. I thought that was supposed to come out this month.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it
Live action.
Mufasa, I watched it. It was so good.
Oh,
What did you say about my brother? That's not a straight. That's my brother.
I gotta watch it now. I guess we gotta watch it.
It was good. You know, I was kind of like, I didn't want, and I without spoilers here, I didn't want to hate Mufasa because you know every villain has an origin story on why they got to how they got, and I really didn't want to hate Mufasa because of Scar. But I will say I was pleasantly surprised, and it was actually really, really good. So
Okay.
Is that what we need now? Do we need movies that are prequels to show you how the villain got to where they're at right now?
I would appreciate those origin stories. I would appreciate those.
They're trying to get the most out of stories like classics. You know, creating
They are
prequels
though.
and sequels.
They are because I remember watching
Live
the Cruella one.
That one was a good one.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. Yeah.
And I'm like, they probably need a few more of those just to kind of be like, this is how it happened. All right, moving on to some topical debates here. I don't know if you guys have been peeping what's going on the internet with the 100 men versus 1 gorilla debate.
What?
Don't know, so if you got 100 average dudes, no weapons, no prep, versus 1 full-grown silverback gorilla, who do you think is winning? And how long do you think it's going to take to get to that point?
No weapons, 100 men.
Oh, that gorilla is fucking y'all.
Wait, how many?
All 100. You don't think?
Oh, y'all, that gorilla is ripping y'all to pieces.
No,
he can take 5 of y'all at one time. How big is this gorilla?
Full size gorillas, I think, are anywhere from 400 to 800 pounds.
But what
He
kind of men
is
though?
fucking y'all up.
How many men though? How many men?
100.
Yeah, what?
100 regular.
I mean,
men.
but what kind of men? Are you talking athletes?
All kinds of men.
We're talking about. Think of it's the 1960s, 1970s, and we do a draft. We just pick random birthdays.
It's each one of y'all. There's people like all of y'all in there.
Yeah.
There's a Jeremy,
some
a Casey, and Jesus.
There's gonna be some tough niggas. There's gonna be some scared niggas. There's gonna be some buff niggas. There's gonna be
I mean, that could be
all types.
That could be even better.
I'd say he'll go around 60 guys before he'll go out.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, y'all are bugging, and I can guarantee he would kill all of us.
But to kill an actual person wouldn't take an actual hit from a gorilla. Like, you understand? And a gorilla can only do so much. 100 people.
If he punches you in your shit, you will not. Your brain will come out of your ear.
It might, but if you have.
But you have somebody
You don't
else
think he's
doing
gonna kill
something
him?
else. Oh, yeah.
If a gorilla just.
He can only
Your
kill
ear is coming
one at
out.
a time. He only can kill one
No,
at a time.
not true. He's got 2 fists.
So 2 at a time. There's 100 people.
He can use his foot
feet.
at one time.
His feet, too. His
4
feet
at a time.
He could grab a
Here's
man
the
with
thing.
his foot, raise the man up with his foot, punch this other guy. It would be a massacre. Y'all would die.
I definitely think
no weapons.
I definitely think there's
Yeah,
gonna
no
be a lot of
weapons.
niggas dying, right?
There's gonna
Don't
be
get me
a
wrong.
lot
Yeah, that for
I
sure.
didn't say
That
it.
for
I didn't
sure.
say it.
Okay,
I
okay.
said 60. I said 60 guys.
There's gonna be a lot of niggas dying. Cause my thing is this: we used to hunt dinosaurs and shit, like or
No, we no.
mammoths
No.
or whatever.
Not
Not dinosaurs,
No,
but
not
like not dinosaurs, but like we used to hunt
True.
large animals in
Predators.
groups of like 10s, and they still do it in Africa with spears and shit. Now I'm saying we get no weapons, but we still have the tactical advantage of we're gonna come to the plan, right?
That's what I was gonna say,
Y'all sacrifice.
Did y'all not see
for what I'm
Planet of the Apes? These monkeys are smart as fuck.
Yeah, but
Monkeys.
this gorilla and
And
this,
they have
this
thumbs.
Whoa.
yeah,
He's talking about intelligent super
That's-
monkeys at that point.
Wait,
that's exactly what makes the difference right here. Because the fact that there's like 100 guys and but yeah, you got like the buff strong guys, but you also got like the clever ones that could like be making a plan. Or
And
like
those
the first
guys
ones.
wouldn't die, but they would definitely be knocked out at some point, and they would have to play.
No, because maybe by the time they get to them, they already like figured out a plan to like kill
100
the
people is a
gorilla.
lot. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
put 100 people in your house.
That's-
That's a lot of people.
100 people is a lot. And here's what I imagine. Like, to Lolo's point, if it was 10 gorillas versus 100 niggas.
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap.
Maybe, yeah,
We're done. We're done, right?
yeah.
But you put
Hell.
one dot, one little gorilla dot, and
Surrounded
surrounded
by
100
100
niggas, he's going to take out 20, 30 easy, right? Boom, boom. I'm just swinging hands, swinging whatever. Then the next 20 to 30, they're going to start to wear him out. They're going to, maybe.
Yeah, like
hold up him
strategize and
shit.
yeah, it's yeah.
And then the next.
Hold him down.
Or whatever. Yeah. My thing is, and because I've never done this, I've never killed a gorilla, so I don't know how to end the fight, really. Like, how do you concuss a gorilla? At what point? Like, that's the only thing I'm kind of confused about. Because with them, they're just like, he'll punch you in your chest, your whole ribs collapse, and you're kind of done for. On the other end, once you get them down, what the fuck do you do?
Find a big rock? I don't know.
He's gonna whoop your ass. He's gonna do this move right here and knock out every single one of
He's gonna emote on us on some Fortnite.
He better hit us with the spinneroonie. He better hit us with the spinneroonie. Yo,
He's
That's
knocking
fucking
y'all out.
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
That's freaking too fast.
So Lola doesn't think we can make it at all.
Says no. I said 60 guys are at least dying.
I say if y'all had like 500, then y'all have a chance. But 100 guys versus one.
We need 500 for
Y'all
a
need-
chance.
I'll give y'all 300 for a chance. If y'all are telling me 100 men of all walks of life versus one ginormous gorilla,
Nah, he made
I don't
it
think y'all-
ginormous. He said ginormous.
I don't think y'all have a chance.
I said one gorilla. What a random gorilla.
No, one full-grown gorilla.
Full grown,
Like the one we
silverback
saw right
gorilla.
there.
That's not full-grown. That was a teenager.
That nigga hit us with a spinneroonie.
Funny stuff.
Yo, that's crazy. All right. And then final topic, final thing wanted to talk about is, I don't know if you've seen this. Scientists discovered a new color. It's called Olo, and humans can't see it.
Really?
Okay.
Yes. So basically,
How do you
My
discover if
thing
you can't see it?
they have to use lasers plus your eyes to show you this color, but essentially it looks like teal, but
Like a seafoam green.
teal seafoam green or some shit. And for me in my head, I'm like, what Like
I used that green before. I've seen that.
I've used this, but like they need to point lasers or do something with you to make it work.
Let me see if I close my eyes.
Otherwise, we can't see it. Do you think this is even necessary? I mean,
why are we spending millions of dollars trying to look at new colors, bro?
I don't think they're looking at new colors, but I think when they're trying to like do better or laser eye surgery, and they kind of.
Why do you need colors for laser eye surgery?
Because the cones in your eyes like only recept to certain colors.
But let me
like there's only 3 colors you see, and
have.
then you mix it all together.
Right? Just give me my basic colors. If you mix them, I get new colors. It'll be fine.
Give me my colors. Just give me my colors. Just give me my colors. Anyways, if you had to create a new color that no one's ever seen before, what the fuck would you name it? Because Olo, also, I was like, that's what you call it, Olo.
I kind of like the name, actually. I would go with Olo. I'm a fan. I think I could name my child Olo. My next kid.
I got Olo right here, guys. I got Olo. Olo color right here, guys.
Look at her size of her pajama is Olo. The color is Olo.
Okay.
What about color blind people? Aren't they able to like see different colors already?
Technically, in this situation, we're all the colorblind people,
right?
Technically, yeah. Oh my god! All right, Jeremy.
Yes.
What's the hot take for this week, bro? What are we doing?
The hot take is: have you ever heard of the Meta Ray-Bans? The ones that record.
I want them so bad.
Oh yeah, I thought that was overrated. Turns out, I was wrong. Those things are actually pretty useful. Recently, I went to my nephew's birthday little engagement at a park, and my brother brought his Meta Ray-Bans.
That's another wedding you're going to.
No, that's not a wedding.
Jeremy's a professional wedding crasher, if you guys didn't know. But go on, Jeremy. Go on.
But I'm like, yes, if you ever need to record things, like especially for you, Lola, I could imagine like when you're like playing with your kids, instead of having your phone, in your face, you just put on the Ray-Bans, hit record, and there you go. You can get your little moments.
I definitely think the AI or whatever glasses are like the new future wave of like moving away from the phones and just having it on our face. Because there's been some where they have like the display.
Yeah, they've been trying to do it for a while.
And it's thinner and it's thinner and it's thinner. I just can't believe that Jeremy would throw away his whole Apple career and chance at a sponsorship on the Meta Ray-Bans. I'm sorry, actual Tim Cook.
To be my defense, there is no product category. Apple doesn't have Apple glasses, so that's on them on that one.
They got the vision panel.
Yeah, who walking around with that bullshit on their face? Like,
he really lost the contract. He really lost the contract. He
lost the sponsorship for all of us.
Every episode. He's been pushing Apple products, dog.
We're almost there.
I can't get behind the Vision Pro, man.
I'm not gonna hold you. He just Shannon Sharpe himself.
I'm stepping down from my position.
Apple still sponsor us.
But still sponsor us, though, yeah.
Still sponsor us, Apple. All right. Thank you guys for tuning out and being in the deli line, guys. As always, the whole gang, we appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. Big Jesusito. Okay. Big Jesusito. King. Lola. Other King. She like, yeah.
Yes.
Black Tim Cook.
What's up?
Oh my God. Did you call it king size? I love that.
Oh, to the balloons.
Oh yeah, he did balloons for you last time, Lola. He did balloons and a heart fake. And I was like, if Lola was here, she'd be like, "You sassy."
Let me see it.
Yeah, do it, Jeremy.
You want the balloons? Yeah, little balloons. Yeah.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Jesus! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jesus!
Happy birthday, Jesus! Happy birthday!
He has risen!
He has risen! Yeah! All right, as always, guys, tune in every Thursday or whenever to another episode of the OTD podcast. Follow us everywhere, OTD pod for the win. Later, guys. See you soon. Peace.